This video is covered under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, etc.
A lot of fakeness going on. So today we're going to do a little bit of there's this guy, he goes by Sinner, and this guy is Queen Bee's massive stalker, okay? Massive stalker. And I want to break this whole thing down. But he took some shots at old white boy. But the problem is what he said in the shots and what he's been in his behavior before the shots, they're just not adding up. They're not adding up. And what he said, this guy, he's calling me, I had to come through with the Trump shirt. It's going to take a felon and a hillbilly to get America right, because this guy's a woke moron, Sinner. And he's big mad calling me a racist. So what I did is yanked the receipts, because it'd be very interesting to learn that old Sinner has donated on this channel multiple times. And, for one, me personally, I don't donate to people who I think are racist, but just very interesting, the fraudulent behavior, the fake outrage, the groupthink, and just more contradictions. Y'all are all grown, right? If you're here watching this channel, you probably don't support or watch some of the people that we talk about. Maybe you do hate watch. I don't know, right? But what I'll never do is tell you who you can watch. Don't ever let me tell you who you can watch, right? Because you can't tell me who to watch on YouTube either, as I can tell you, right? Again, if you're here on this channel and you support this channel, we probably watch the same channels, right? We probably know who the shenanigan people are, correct? But still, maybe people do some hate watching. Hey, I do a little hate watching in my day, right? There's a million reasons why, there's that whole thing. This group think on YouTube is very, very, very weird, right? For what it's worth, Queen Bee, her channel, she calls out people who attack and exploit, the parents in these cases. It kind of sounds like, I don't know, what white boy does, right? So most of the time, right, this is an easy one. Most of the time, we're probably going to be on the same side of things, right? Here's how it's going to work for me, right? I'm never going to be with Andra on anything, VHP, never. I'm always going to take the opposite view of whatever the hell she's talking about, right? And I would say probably Queen Bee falls into that as well. This is a really easy shift here, right? But this doofus Sinner, and I don't even know what the lemon thing is. I don't even know about this guy. Here's what I know about this guy. This guy, and this might not even be right. So if you know the answer in the comments, whatever, this dude is best friends, or maybe he's porking the headstones and headlines lady, which for the record, I've always been okay with. I never had a problem with her. Yeah, I remember this lady had some drama with telling her she's a teacher and telling the kids in the school to subscribe to her channel. But for the most part, that's all I really heard about her on YouTube. I've commented on her stuff, same as she has here. There's no issue there. But this guy was best friends porking her or something like that. I don't know. And I think, and I could be wrong, I think this guy got big mad when that whole live was done about the exposure of her telling her kids at the school to subscribe to her channel, right? This is where the big fallout comes with Queen Bee. The obsessive stuff starts to happen. But he's very similar to Chronicles of the Shady. They're both extremely woke, massive Trump derangement, for one. For two, they both do sub-grifting, right? They both were in Queen Bee's chat, right? And then there's a big fallout. There's always a big fallout, right? But I always took the position where he's a headstones and headlines to me. Just because Queen Bee and him are massively beefing, I don't have to jump in. First of all, she's handling the dude. She don't need my help. Second off, I've been saying this for a long time. You don't have to always involve yourself in all the stuff on YouTube, right? Sometimes you just sit back, right? But unfortunately, that's not for this guy. And we're going to break this down. But what am I talking about? Get the comments in 1 second. I'm talking about this. I came across this the other day, and it kind of surprised me a little bit. But let's have a look-see at it. Let's have a quick look-see. The looks that we'll have is this, and it is going to be a community post from Doofus, and it says, for y'all, it says, no is the answer. Racists are not permitted to act as missing child advocates. Not on my watch. Make racist afraid again. So you have a picture of Illuminati and some Klan outfit. You got this guy. What do we have here? A picture of me with a MAGA hat on for God knows who, why, elevated truth. And of course, we gotta throw Queen Bee in. So I thought this to be very interesting. Why the shots? So your obsessiveness with Queen Bee is starting to cloud your judgment big time, buddy. And I say that because let's keep it 1,000 here, bud. Let's keep it 1,000. You're a big fan of White Boy Radio. Yeah, you are. I mean, how many times, Bud, hey, Bud, how many times, Sinner, are we going to do this? Like, and I actually, for the record, I appreciate each and every one of these, but I mean, let's keep it 1,000. Let's keep it 1,000. A $2 here, a $2 here, a $2 here, and a $2 here. And I mean, we also have comments, bro. In response to your one of many donations, thanks very much, Sinner. I appreciate that, brother. At White Boy Radio, you too, bro. Good stuff. Me. At the Sinner, this case is crazy. All the grifters attacking themselves like Brittany J and all of the green team. Did you really go after Queen's kids? At White Boy Radio. It didn't say that, but all good. I appreciated your take on the situation. These folks are out of line and not enough people are speaking up. So what happened? I don't donate to racists. I don't talk to racists, but this is fake outrage, people. This is fake outrage. See, this guy thinks that he has not a clue to what extent I might be cool with Queen Bee. He has no clue, right? I pretty much explained our whole relationship in the beginning of this live. I appreciate the fuck out of when Queen Bee plays my parodies and stuff on her live because she gets a lot of views and she helps me indirectly. But are we best friends? No. Do I dislike her? No. I have no problem with her. But this dude, this is selective and fake outrage. You can't call people racists and then you donate to them, bro. That doesn't even make any sense. And like, what is the make racists afraid again supposed to mean? Like by your own logic, if I was racist, do you normally pay racist people to do things? But by your own logic, this just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It doesn't make any sense. But I could give two fucks about this woke moron and or his opinion. This guy was crying like a little bitch when with the No Kings protest, right? Big mad. Trump owns real estate in this guy's head. Is it Queen Bee that you're mad and think that we have this massive friendship? Or is it the homeboy Donald Trump that I support that just all of a sudden made you do this fake outrage? Have to know. The people want to know. But how bad do you think I'm a racist? How bad? How long have you been feeling like this? How long has this been on your chest? See, you're a dude. I know that your thing is like you stalk and go after Queen Bee every second of your life. Super redundant. But like, here's the thing, like, I'm pretty sure if I can get, if Queen Bee will review like my parodies and stuff, I'm pretty sure I can get her to get behind like sharing. What if we organize like a boxing event, me and you, right? This is your big moment, right? To make a racist afraid again. This is your big moment, right? To punch me right in the mouth. This is your big moment to shine, right? To get that MAGA maggot out of here, right? To beat up one of Queen Bee's. This is your big moment. And I'm pretty sure I can get Queen Bee to share it all over. And we could probably do this maybe for, maybe some type of monetary charity, of course, right? How would that make you feel? Because Queen Bee would share it, but you have a lot on the line here. There's a lot on the line. Like, what if you lose? What if you lose, which you will, but you won't even accept this? You would never accept that. Never. Because your thing is Queen Bee, Queen Bee, Queen Bee, Queen Bee, Queen Bee, Queen Bee. But I cannot get over the fact at this. Sinner, where did the hard feelings come from? These are all yours. These are all yours. You had a channel with her Sweetie Pie and Sourpuss. He was a lemon. Oh, that's the lemon thing? I never knew it. Headstones and Sinner are good people. I can't tell. Never had a problem with them, but I don't call people racist for no reasons. Was it the hat that triggered them? Don't care. Get over it. Get over it. You can give two about your feelings. Don't care. It's only weird, woke, white people ever on the internet calling me racist anyhow. It's just people like yourself. But this is your big moment, right? To accept challenge, right? Any jam local, I would mollywop you and love it. Live stream it, all that. But this is it. I really want you to show me how you feel. But you won't do it. You won't do it. You won't do it. Sinner is a piece of shit stalker. Look, I'll keep it. And this is important. This is an important. So open challenge to Sinner and Queen Bee. Somebody who subscribed to her, please let her know about this. And I guarantee you, Queen Bee would share. She'd probably be all for it, right? If it's for charity or something. I don't know. I'm just like sporadically thinking of this on the moment. This can be edited. We can rethink this, whatever. It doesn't have to be, exactly how I'm saying, but what I'm saying is, since you hated her and everything, right? But this is crazy, right? I never had a problem with the dude, right? I did know that him and Queen Bee were kind of like going through it. Never knew like to what extent really until a couple months back. There was some stuff with like children. He did some weird shit to her kid. I don't even know, guys. Let me know in the comments. And then I was like, that's a bit much, man. That's a bit much, right? But at the same time, it's like something that they have going on, right? Sometimes on YouTube, you don't always have to, take a stand on everything. People are always wanting to like get in all the business. It's wild to me. It's wild to me. It's wild to me. Sometimes, like, how about this? Oh, that dude Sinner and her are going through it. Okay, I'll just watch from afar. Now, again, I don't know everything that happened. Maybe it was way more than him going after her kids. I don't know. Maybe it was like so horrific that it would be wrong to not say anything for her. Again, this could also be a thing, right? I don't know. But, I can't keep up with every single, internet beef and tiff-taff that goes on around these streets. It's too hard. Sometimes you don't, especially when like it's a creator that if you like two creators and they're going at it, that puts you in a bad spot. It does. Because if you comment, you got to be very calculated when you comment on those videos that are going back and forth, right? Or you might want to comment on both videos, but you got to be careful with that because that's a good way to get, blocked or any. So sometimes you just fall back. I always say, I don't care who anybody subscribes to. I live by that because nobody can tell me who to watch on YouTube. But it's just wild. But this is just fake selective outrage. This guy, he doesn't hate racists. His own logic, he pays them. He doesn't want to get in the ring with nothing. Come on, y'all. This is fake outrage, and it's ridiculous. I mean, you hang out with this lady, this one. Now here, I posted on my community wall. People, she's got to be pantsless right here. She's doing an old Betty, like going no pants, y'all. So yeah, this guy Sinner, man, it's very weird. Y'all think that he'll accept the challenge? Just very weird, out of left field. Now, here's the thing. I didn't look or anything, but I guarantee this guy, like the whole racism thing, it's just like so corny. It's so cheeseball. Like nobody thinks that's you, but you don't even think that. This is all fake outrage, which makes me wonder, like all your Queen Bee stuff, like how real is that? Let's keep it real. Your clout chase is not for her to build a channel. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. You're absolutely using her name and titles and stuff to get subs. Let's keep it 100. That's all that's happening here. But I absolutely, open invite. He wants to, let's set it up. Let's set it up. I want to know how like real this is. But it's not going to happen. He won't do it at all. He'll ignore it. He won't say it, or he'll say, "Oh yeah, I'll do it," and never agree to, any location, anywhere. No, because it's fake. It's fake. It's fraudulent. It's. He probably. Let's keep it real. It's borderline stalkerish with the channel on Queen. Let's keep it real. He's probably rubbed one or two out to her late night, can't go to sleep or something like that. I mean, let's keep it a buck, people. Let's keep it a buck. It's probably what's happened. And am I getting this correct? Is that when the fallout came out? Karma, I know you may know. I remember the situation with the woman being a teacher and having her children or students subscribe to her channel. Is that when this whole obsessiveness thing started? Is that really what this is? Like, what was the big fallout? Because I don't really know. But the headstones lady, like, she's not even like have this hatred. So like, where's it really coming from? People, it's fake. So if you're taking up for headstones, how could you be more mad than the person? Come on, dude. None of this shit's making no sense. None of this shit's making no sense, dude. But yeah, this is just weird, y'all. But I guarantee if I go to that guy's channel and look at all his posts and stuff, he's probably been taking shots, right? And that's fine. He's allowed to take. That's fine. I just wanted to show people how fake it is. I mean, the dude, he's donating like crazy. He's There's way more comments than that. He likes who I call out, he says. He likes what I do on the channel and also who I call out. So where did the change of heart come? Just in case you haven't saw it. Where did this change of heart come? It's fake outrage, y'all. So fake that he's not going to want to punch me in my mouth. Even after doing this live and showing how fraudulent he is, he's still not going to want to punch me in the mouth because that's exactly what it is. And you won't do nothing because, and you're a woke moron. What's up, Duchess? How you doing? Duchess as well.
Am I going to give you any medications?
Real fast. I see, as I'm going to get this stupid selective outrage of the racist post that he inserted me in, right below that, the guy has a post of Duchess. Duchess does more than most in the community for the missing. You should be like an automatic ban for fucking with that person. Duchess, God, I can't do it. Arctic Fox. These channels really do. But this is selective outrage. See, do you even know that? Do you even know what they do? But no, you don't know that. What you know is you see Duchess in someone's chat that you don't like, and then you have to attack her. Why? That's real man-like. You get a real man card for that. You know what she does? This is not good. She's not good. Duchess, every time that you get attacked, I try to stick up for you. The last time was Tiffany. I did not agree with that whatsoever. She was absolutely wrong. I'm not going to get into it because of the situation with her son right now. Let her just chill. But it's when you get hate, it's weird for me. And I don't like people going at you or Arctic, and I'll always stick up for you guys. And no, they didn't ask for it, and no, it's just the right thing to do. But you're mad because they chat somewhere who you don't like. So it's obsessive. It's weird. The obsessiveness with Queen Bee is weird, but it's super obsessive to then go around, talk her chat, right, and then start making posts about everybody in the chat. This is another level of obsessiveness. This is weirdo things. This is weird shit. This is weird shit. And then the channel, you're building it off of just this selective, fraudulent, fake outrage for a different person, Headstone's person, right? And then all of the subscribers that watch the lives and stuff, they're just bitter people that also have gotten mad at Queen Bee. So it's a big Karen fest in these lives. It's a big it's a bunch of Karens. It's like, what the fuck is this? Like, what is this?
Healthy.
Anybody want to maybe inform me on the Guy Center? I just would like people to spread the awareness of this live. We can do a boxing match. Where does the Guy Center live at? Do we know? We have a state. Do we at least have a state? Anybody know? You don't have to dox them. You don't have to put his address, not that. But just it's a state. It's got to be somewhere on court papers with Queen Bee or something like that. Or it's in Cali. Yeah, Cali. Of course, he's woke. Of course, Cali. Of course. Now I understand the thinking. Now I totally get it. Totally get it. California. Thanks. Oh, I didn't see this. Remember. Hell yeah. Kelly. I mean, how do you say that? Zero Visavale. It's just going to be Kelly. Thanks, Kelly. I decided to become a member. Pismo Beach. Yes, but he's traveling east, he says. Interesting. Ernie needs deliverance. Yeah, but so he's traveling east, huh? In Galata, California. I don't know where any of this is. I don't even know Galata. I don't know where either one of those places in California is, but not a problem. I had a coward. We've had a coward in California before. We had Doug. Now, and this is the fun part because I've been down this road a couple times. It's very easy with the men. So what'll happen is it's either going to be an absolute no, and people get to laugh at him, or it'll be a fake yes, like an Ernie Shell fake fight yes. All I can do is so much. All I can do is so much, right? It's for y'all to be like, damn, white boy called you out. You said he was racist. You said you're gonna make racist afraid again, but then he said a boxing match for charity, and you're not gonna do it. But I don't know. Maybe somebody will run with that. Maybe somebody won't. But who I think will do? Queen Bee. I think Queen Bee might get a chuckle. She might be like, what a coward, right? You don't want problems with white boy, and that would look bad. All because you decided to slip me in on a multi thing, right? It's just weird. It's just weird. It's fake. It's fraudulent. Selective, and I don't appreciate that. So you're getting it right back, and that's it. So put it. Don't care about your feelings. You do this yourself, and that's just what it is. Where does Queen live at? Isn't she from Chicago? See, this is funny. I don't even know. This guy. This is funny. This guy is just a spectator. He thinks like there's a big conspiracy, like he's on the green team, right? The green team thinks that like there's some of us creators who are not green team, right? We don't think that, right? And I'm close to some of those creators. I've been friends with some of them for years, but some I'm not super close with. I support them, right? I support them. I'm not anti them, right? But there's not like this massive conspiracy where like we're like uber close and we're texting each other every second of the day and we're like have a big plan. It's not even like that. Like, I don't even know where Queen lives at. But this guy, his fake outrage, he thinks that it's a big thing. We're super tight, right? It's silly. It's silly to me. All right, guys, please promote the boxing match that I'm trying to seek with the Guy Center. Spread it around the community. Let people know.
All right, that about covers it for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Make sure to turn your bell notifications on. Until next time, be well.